beast. Them thunder thuns, they throw me more. Them poppy seeds. Dominicani mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Colorado going up against Los Angeles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Mike Messina. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ground ball left side, but it kicks foul. Henderson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Junior, 22 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. That one hit the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Got him looking, and he strikes out the side in the first. Back here in Cleveland, and towing the slab in this one, it's Walker Buehler. How about a report on him, Chris?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. Corrals it, and there's 1 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rushing, gathers, throws to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. And the 1-0. There's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Messina back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Hit in the air left field. Altuve. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The other way. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a one-out double for the first hit of the game.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And the slider just misses.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Man at second. 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Just missed. Runner at second, two down.
Ball two.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Walker Buehler will go back to work. In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Santander makes the catch. One away. Here's Wade Boggs now. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Man at first, one away. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. And here is Sosa to the plate. This one smoked out to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
In the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Fouled off. He was late. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. And he couldn't hurt back. He's rung up on strikes. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That's in there. It's 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Ricky Henderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. Oh, a great flip, and they get the out. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Back to the mound. He's got it. And they get the out on Smith. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, now it's the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. Gets a piece and stays alive. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And that one a little below the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Goes down looking. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dalton Rushing. Fly to left his first time. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
That one outside, and the count's even at 2. And that one is inside. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-1. Just missed. Freeman gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. The relay to third. Save!
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Mantle in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Henderson moves under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, we finally have a score in this ball game. Sac fly, nice job of manufacturing a run, and that could end up being a big run at this rate.
Boggs in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Sosa now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crow Armstrong snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's a foul ball. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Squirts away a little bit. Bueller deals.
That's ball two.
2 outs and
balls,
1 in scoring
2 strikes.
position. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Cleveland, now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch is outside.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, so the smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. Jeter on the run. Throw to first.
He's in
Throw
there.
pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Tracks it down for the out. That's out number 2.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Torres at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Late swing fouled off. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Bueller back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one fouled off. Kurtz puts it away for the out. 1 down. Will Smith to the plate. Rip to third. Fires across the diamond, and they get the out on Smith. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back now at Progressive Field, top 6. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Ricky Henderson. On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Junior in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to.
Runner on the go. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Ricky runs. And that is out of play. That's inside. And 1-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. Here is Freddie Freeman. Slider for a strike.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Westberg on the move. And a quick out, number 1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Mickey Mantle. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And now it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And he hits a ground ball right side. On the run, sends it over to first. What a play. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Dalton rushing. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg, 1 for 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's a hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jimmy Garcia gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Number 94 in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Tying run at the plate.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the runner stays where he is. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The tying run at the plate. That's hard hit on the line. Sosa snags it, and that is that. Here in Cleveland, set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Wade Boggs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Suter, in his 13th season, he features a splitter, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one missed.
Inside, ball 2.
In the air, left field, down the line. Santander racing after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And there's a ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Digging in, Sammy Sosa. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that drops in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Booyah! That one felt good, and they add on. It's 3-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And the batter now, Max Muncy. 1 down, base is empty. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Cleveland, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Garcia back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
So digging in, Nick Kurtz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses the zone. 1-0. And a curve is down and in.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ricky Henderson, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. That's inside.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Full count now.
Full count. 3-2.
Swung on, belted. One up, one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close. Fought off foul. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Altuve tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freeman.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. In for a strike, and a count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Santander makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. And that skips in the dirt. So 2 balls and no strikes. Ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's
Michael Kopech on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Next to hit, Anthony Santander.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Inside, and a count 2-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Kopech deals. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's in there. Strike 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
0-2 now. And that's too high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And now the count is even. Junior stands at first with 1 out. That's down and in. A slider missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
This could end it. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.